want to tell you a little bit about the place we're shooting today, the Alley. It's a Korean place. There's several Korean franchises here in Vietnam. This is one of them. Phoenix Coffee that I was in the other day is a Korean-based place. And there's a convenience store chain, I forgot their name, but they're here too. So there's a lot of Korean business in Vietnam, and everybody seems to get along with that. It's not a problem. Korean merchandise and things has a good reputation for quality in Vietnam. Hey, when my cinematographer Rhea was shooting this, she noticed a little flicker in the room light here. And it's because they have mixed lighting. There's several different kinds of lighting here. And we just couldn't get the flicker out. I'm sorry for that, but well, that's what it's gonna have to be. We can't shoot it over. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be a fan of milk tea or not, baby. They didn't put enough ice in it. Okay, over the last few weeks, I've made 9 Freedom Series videos. And every time I think about it, I think about when I left the United States 15 years ago and now, and I think I'm a pretty good observer. And I've really kind of come to realize that there must be something wrong with me. I made some decisions about myself, and I think there's something wrong with me for sure. I know one thing, that I'm not a social justice warrior. It's just not me. This morning, I woke, and then I thought, well, my gosh, there's Rhea. What kind of pronoun should I use for her? Well, she said she had a pronoun for me, and then I had to explain to her that asshole is not a pronoun. And I'm definitely not engaged in the cancel culture. That's not going to work for me. I'm just not going to stick my nose in other people's business, especially over opinions. You know the old saying about opinions are like assholes, everyone has one. Well, I still kind of agree with that. Everyone does, and everyone's entitled to it. So I have no plan to be in the cancel culture. If somebody offends me or something, I just forget about it and move on, or slap them upside the head. I'm not gonna get involved with canceling them or contacting their work or their school or anything like that and try to ruin their lives. To me, that's a terrible thing. Another thing I've kind of discovered is that in the U.S. now, everybody uses the word racist. Everybody's a racist. Well, I'm certainly not a racist. You know, first of all, I just never think about it. And I don't believe that it's systemic in our country. I don't really remember anybody discussing it much until the Bush and Obama administration, and that's been since I left the U.S. Now, every other sentence in the U.S. has either racist or diversity in it. So it kind of sours my stomach when I hear that. I guess hand in hand is being a bigot, and I'm definitely not a bigot. I really don't, I just don't think that way. So yeah, there's just gotta be something wrong with me. Another term that's thrown around a lot is misogynist. I didn't even know what a misogynist was. You know, maybe it was someone that worked at the massage parlor, you know, but it turns out a misogyny is contempt for women. And God knows I don't have that, you know, so I'm not a misogynist. Maybe that's something wrong with me too. Now here's an interesting one, xenophobe. Well, when I saw that word used, I thought it meant something to do with Alien, with Sigourney Weaver. I guess you could be a misogynist and a xenophobe just by watching Alien. I don't know. There must be something wrong with me. I'm not a member of any political party either. The liberals won't let you out of the racist collective. They say you are one, and if you say you're not, then that means you are one. It's proof that you're one. So there's just no way I could be a liberal, not with that, and there's no way I can be woke either. I'm not going to spend my life looking for the right pronoun to call somebody I'm just going to use the traditional pronouns, he, him, her, his, things like that. I'm not going to substitute these obnoxious words that some scholarly intellect has made up to be gender neutral. I think it's stupid. People aren't gender neutral, and I'm not going for it. I'm not there. I'm 15 years out of the United States, and I kind of don't care. I'm just watching it fall apart. I think that's really all you can say. It's changed so much that I wouldn't even want to go back. I'm also not active on social media except for YouTube. I don't care anything about Facebook, Twitter, any of that stuff. To me, Twitter is exactly what it sounds like. It's for twits, and I don't understand why anybody would want to blurt out their opinion to a bunch of other people, thinking that they care, because most people don't. Or if they do care, they're going to attack you. So why would you want to bring on an attack just for your own ideas? I think it's stupid, and I'm not participating. There must be something wrong with me. Okay, now let's talk about privilege because of skin color. Oh, that is a damn joke. You know, no one is privileged because of their skin color. You know, I grew up in a family that when they got to the United States, they were very poor. They didn't have much money. They spent it all getting here. And there's no way that I had white privilege. You know, I grew up in a very modest home. We were lucky to have a car and a couple of cows. The white privilege theory is a joke. It just doesn't exist. Of course, it exists for some people, and you know, that's true with anybody. Some Asian people, some white people, some black people are born into rich and wealthy families, and they have privilege. But God knows that not everybody has white privilege. I certainly don't. Maybe there's something wrong with me. I will tell you this, there's no chance of me becoming woke. I'm not going to spend my life worrying about what pronoun to call somebody. So anyway, that's about it. I hope everybody enjoyed the Freedom series. There won't be any more of them. I'm done. But later on, maybe if I watch the U.S. and watch what happens under the new Biden administration, you know, I might make another video about something like this. But basically, I like doing videos about life in Vietnam, and I really don't care much about the life in USA anymore. I'm done with it. This is JR, the expat in Saigon. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel. Set the notification button so you'll see our next videos, which will be entertainment videos and not political. Thank y'all for watching.